It's a whole home system that works to eliminate virus, bacteria, and mold. I spoke with Steve Burbridge, president of Anthony Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, to learn more about the air scrubber. What harmful airborne allergens does this eliminate?
Well, there's all kinds of crud in the air, and these particles are very, very small, below what the human eye can see. And certainly, obviously, viruses are on everybody's mind right now, and that is one of it falls in the spectrum of what this does kill or eradicate. But there's other things like staph, E. coli, bacillus, strep, pseudomonas, mono, hep A, avian bird flu, H1N1, all those kind of things that are in the air. This will definitely have a kill with that.
Well, that's good to hear that. How specifically does it work to eliminate those?
Yeah, that's a good question. So this is a device that mounts in the ductwork, and air flows through it. I have one right here. I have the lamp on so you can see. Normally this would be, again, this is in the ductwork. You normally cannot see this cell that's right here. But there is a lamp inside, and air blows through that honeycomb. And what happens is there's moisture in the air and there's oxygen in the air. And it's a catalytic process where these particles, these really tiny oxides go out, and they are blowing out of the registers and the ductwork in your house. And they go out and they just sterilize surfaces with that. They're really powerful little ions. And they go out, and again, that we know that this is one of the ways that viruses are transmitted is through surfaces. So it will. That's why I like this is it goes out and does it in your house. We do have ultraviolet lamps that will kill things in the ductwork based on direct line of sight and the duration of time. But about the air scrubber, it's doing this throughout your home, and it's a space, they call it ActivePure technology. It's actually used by NASA. This was first started with NASA, and then they released it for commercialization. So it's been out for a while, or the technology's been there, but NASA started it, used it, and then they released it to commercialization a few years ago. And I have one in my own home. We have one in every system in our building. I really believe in it.
Being clean and sanitized is on top of everybody's mind right now. Just walk us through just a home visit from your team into maybe one of your clients' homes.
That's a good question. So we've totally changed our protocol for service calls. It really starts with the conversation with the customer on booking the call. We want to make sure that they haven't traveled, that everybody in the home is healthy. And if they aren't, then we're probably not going to do that service call just to keep our technicians safe. And then our technicians, if they don't feel well, they're not going to work. We don't want them working. But then the technician will go through that same protocol at the home when he's talking to the customer. They don't go right up to the door anymore. We're practicing the social distancing. The technicians all have wipes, so and disinfectant. Of course, our company always uses shoe covers as well. And then when they're in the home, they're going to be socially distant in the home. It used to be where the customer would sign an electronic tablet. They don't have to sign a tablet anymore with your finger. We use tarps on installations. Well, now, we still use tarps, but we don't do that from home to home. We will take the tarp back and wash it. We're using a lot more other protective devices that we can just throw away, like clear plastic and rosin paper, because we don't want any kind of, transmission through our tarps. So those are kind of a lot of protocol changes there. So far, we haven't had any issues, and it's a great time to, a lot of people are home, so it's a great time to have plumbing, heating, cooling, electric work done in your home, and we haven't had any issues at all.
Well, Anthony Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric has a special offer. Right now, save $150 off an air scrubber. Connect with Steve and his team today to set up an appointment. Call ANTHONY, that is for Kansas and Missouri, or go online to anthonyphce.com.